Hello and welcome to Birdeye Live, the show dedicated to the digital transformation of local businesses everywhere. I am your host, Justin Meredith, and join me as we learn from the industry experts about the how and the why for taking your business online and claiming the most valuable real estate on the internet, that first page of Google. Now, thank you all for tuning in. And if you're watching us live, feel free to say hello in the chat. We have a great discussion lined up today. But first, let me introduce today's guest. Abhishek Iyer. Welcome, Abhishek. How are you doing today?
Doing good, Justin. Thank you so much for having me again.
Yeah, you're a returning guest to the show, and we're happy to have you back on. And the last time we had you on, we were talking about how local businesses can find and manage deeper, more valuable data from customer feedback. And not only just your customer feedback, but also your competitors' customers as well, with Birdeye Insights and benchmarking. And, properly managing customer feedback is important, but it's just one part of a local business's online reputation. And, we talk about online reputation quite a bit. We talk about how to improve it. We break it down. We break all the different components down of an online reputation, and we try to figure out how to improve those each individual components. But when you start any journey, you need to actually first understand where you currently are. So Abhishek, if you're a local business and you're trying to understand where your online presence currently stands when it comes to online search, SEO, your search ranking, etc., what are the things that you look to?
So that's a great question, Justin. And I totally empathize with local business owners trying to wade through these difficult waters in terms of figuring out what are the things that they need to focus on when it comes to their marketing efforts and dollars. Specifically, when it comes to SEO, we all know that it is notoriously difficult to identify the areas that can yield immediate results and also to measure what you're doing well and what you're not, right? So there are like 100 different parameters that go into Google's local SEO algorithm, and it is next to impossible for a business to succeed on each and every one of them. It is also not feasible, especially for smaller businesses. Luckily, we know that there are 3 to 4 parameters that matter more than some of the others. I'll name the top three. First one is your Google business profile and your local listings. Together, I think they get around 40% weightage in Google's local SEO algorithm. Next is your reputation, like you mentioned. So, reputation and reviews are a great way to establish trust with your potential customers. And at the same time, it also helps Google know that, hey, this is a credible business. Let me push it up the ranking and help my searchers, with the best possible information. So, reviews come into the play. And lastly, the success of any SEO initiative is the rank that you obtain at the end of the day, right? So you can look at how you rank for relevant keywords. So say, for example, you're a local clinic. See how you're ranking for the term doctor near me or clinic near me, for example, and see if how your competitors are doing on those same keywords. And yeah, I think if you can take care of these three things, a lion's share of your SEO problems would be solved, in my opinion.
Yeah, and so with those three different areas, there's a lot that you can look into. But even when you are looking at those different areas, how do you know what's considered good? How do you know that your ranking is good, or how do you quantify that?
But that's again a good question, and again, it is notoriously difficult to quantify the impact of SEO, or even to say that, hey, we are at X, we need to get to Y, because it all is very SEO by nature is a long term initiative, right? So you'll often get to know how you did only say 6 months down the line. Luckily for us, especially when it comes to local businesses, we at Birdeye have put together an extremely easy to use tool that can help businesses quantify how they are doing on their local SEO initiatives, and it will give them a detailed report card of their performance on these three parameters that I mentioned. So listings, reviews, and local ranking. Businesses will be able to clearly pinpoint what they are doing well and what they need to improve upon.
That's awesome. Can we see this in action? Are we able to take a look at this tool and see how it works?
Absolutely. So let
Nice.
me know if you can see
Oh,
my
yep.
screen.
Awesome. Yep.
Perfect. So yeah, so a business, local business needs to do is go to this link, birdeye.com/scan-business. It's a very simple tool. All you need to do is enter your business details. So I have a high school. I was feeling a bit nostalgic, so let's look at how a high school is doing when it comes to their local SEO performance. So the good thing about this field here is that the information is fetched directly from Google. So if you have a Google profile, rest assured that your business will show up here. Fill in some basic details, and just hit scan now. It's as simple as that. Right. So the business category here is secondary school, which seems correct. If not, you can select something else. I will go with what the tool is telling me with all its intelligence, which is secondary school. Let's continue with the scan. And we'll have to give this about 10 seconds while it does all the hard work of churning all the results and giving us the information that we are looking for. Any moment now. Yeah. So as you can see, Justice High School, they have a total SEO score of 63 out of 100, which I would say is not bad, but there is still a lot of scope for improvement. However, this score per se is not of much use to someone looking at SEO or marketing for Justice High School, right? So they'll need to, or they would want to drill deeper into this score. And to do that, we have these three different modules. There is listings, there is local ranking, and there is reputation. Reputation is loading. It should come up any second now. But basically, listings performance is your online presence across major online directories. These include Google, Facebook, Bing. There might be industry specific directories as well that you might be interested in. Local ranking, how you are doing when it comes to your competitors on the main keyword, which we saw was secondary school. That is the category that you have set in Google. And finally, there is reputation. Let's scroll down a bit. So we have details for each and every module here. So as you can see, when it comes to listings, the score is 37 out of 100. We'll see why that is. So right, you can very clearly see, which are the sites where your details are correct versus which are the ones that need your attention, right? And you might say that, hey, I don't know what easy local is or show me local is. Why does it matter? Well, you might be right, but from a citation standpoint or from a listing standpoint, all these sites are equal to Google. So it is in your own benefit if you make sure that you update all of these sites and make sure that your information is consistent and correct across all of these sites. So that is your listing score. Let's come to local ranking performance. So as you can see here, again, it has given Justice High School a score of 88 out of 100. Currently, Justice High School ranks, or the average rank is number 3 in the area of its interest. So Justice High School is located somewhere here in this grid, and here it ranks at number 2. The good thing is you can, so this is a mile wide 3 by 3 grid, right? So you can see how you're ranking across each of these 9 dots on this 3 by 3 grid. So here
Oh
at the
wow.
center where you're located, you're ranking at number 2. But if you were to go a mile south, you are ranking at number 4. So possibly you will have difficulty attracting students from a mile south, which means that you might have to do some work to make sure that, your rank improves in this location as well. Similarly, if you go a mile diagonally north, your rank suffers even more. But at the same time, in these areas, you're doing pretty good. So again, it gives you a very easy to, consume information in terms of how you are doing. Let's try some other keyword. Justin, do you have a keyword that's relevant with secondary schools?
Um, what about high school? That's one of the more common ways.
Yeah, let's see how they're doing. Nice, not bad. So for high school, Justice High School is at number 1 here and here. They're doing pretty well actually on high school, except for this one particular
Interesting.
coordinate where they don't seem to feature. Maybe they don't want students from this part of the town. I don't know. But yeah, I think you can choose as many keywords as you want. Can you think of something else?
Let's see. Let's go. What about Yeah, best school or high school football or something
Yeah, so
interesting.
doesn't really do well when it comes to
Yeah.
best school.
Or maybe public school if it's a public school.
Let's see. Yeah, tough luck.
Yeah, yeah. They're competing against all of the different schools, not just the secondary ones in that case. Interesting.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, you know what keywords matter to you. You know what
Mhm.
keywords your prospects, or in this case, possible prospect students are likely to search for when they are looking for schools like yourself. So it helps you, optimize your presence for those specific keywords, and helps you, track your rank on month on month or quarter on quarter basis.
Wow.
So that's local ranking. And yeah, lastly, reputation. Again, you have a score of around 32 out of 100. This score again is determined based on, again, like you mentioned, each of these things is a discipline in itself. Reputation management, we all know, is no different.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, this score is arrived at based on 4 different parameters. Number one, it compares you to the industry benchmark. So again, as you can see here, Justice High School has 3.6 star average rating with around 46 reviews, but it's kind of behind the industry average, which is at 4.2 stars with an average of 56 reviews. So maybe some work to be done on getting more reviews and getting more positive reviews.
Mhm.
This is the distribution. Again, that, I mean, as you can see, there are a lot of 5 star reviews, but there are also a lot of 4 and 3 star reviews, right? So there is possibly a case for Justice High School. So to look at these reviews in particular, see what are the reasons for these to not be 5 stars, and improve upon them so that they end up getting more 5 star reviews, and that might end up propping their overall rating. Third, it also looks at, I mean, the number of reviews that are being responded to. Unfortunately, none of the reviews are being responded to in this case. And as we know, I mean, getting reviews is just one half of the SEO story when it comes to reviews, right? You also need to respond to reviews to show both your prospective customers and to Google that you are a caring and a responsive brand. So in this case, they need to do some work on responding to reviews. Lastly, recency of reviews matters as well, right? And as you can see, in the last 30 days or the past month, they have not received any fresh reviews. So based on a combination of these 4 factors, the tool has ascribed a score of 32 out of 100, which basically means that there is a lot of scope for improvement for Justice High School when it comes to their reputation management. So again, some quick snapshots in terms of, I mean, what their students are saying, Yeah, it's as simple as that. If you want, you can download the full report, share it with anyone who might be interested in looking at these findings and helping. Oops, sorry about that. And yeah, whoever you want to partner with to fix some of these issues, you can easily download the report and share it with them.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the SEO audit tool that we have. It is totally free to use. It is something that we built for our customers and our partners. But we decided that this is a useful tool for anyone to gauge their
Mhm.
SEO success. So I would encourage everyone looking at this to give this tool a try. And yeah, if uh, you're okay with it, do share your results with us.
Yeah, this is incredible. And the link to this tool should be in the comments and as well as the description and the caption of this live stream. And this is, I mean, I'm kind of blown away because I haven't quite been able to, you've talked about it, we work together. So I've seen a little bit behind the scenes, but I haven't seen it fully in action like this yet. This is incredible. And it's crazy because a few months ago, I was doing a webinar with a couple of SEO experts, and they were telling us that they would have people drive around town and Google certain keywords and see where their business ranks. And they have to physically drive around town to see, okay, on the south side of town, how do we rank here versus the north side and the east? And now you're able to see this with just the click of a button, and it's free and available. And that's just like one tiny aspect of it. And then, when you break down the reputation aspect of it, those the quantity, the quality, the frequency of reviews are the most, like the three main pillars of what Google looks at whenever they're looking at your online reputation. And then lastly, that first piece where with the listings and being able to see, I mean, I think there's a lot of people here who have local businesses or maybe even a member of a school who didn't even realize that they had their information on all of these websites, and they probably didn't even know that the information was correct and it could be hurting their ranking. So this is, absolutely incredible because it's uncovering things that, people might not even know about their own business.
Absolutely.
And,
So in this case, if you see, the name is Stewart High School on a bunch of these websites, right? I'm just taking a guess that, the name changed at some point in
mhm,
time from Stewart High School to Justice High School. They did change it across major sites, but still the reflecting that. So again, these are sites that you will get very easily. I don't think anyone would really look at these sites individually and see how the details are represented there. But this
mhm.
tool makes it really easy for local businesses to kind of take stock of and fix their online presence very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's identifying potential issues that you didn't even know you had. And, and the value in that is just amazing. And so just to reiterate, this is available and open to anybody. They can just click on the link and do this themselves and enter whatever keywords they feel would be relevant to their business. Wow. Well, I mean, then if you're watching this, whether you're tuning in live or if you're watching the recording, please go check this out. This is awesome. And then let us know how you do. We're curious to see the results, and we're curious to see, what people are doing well and what they need to improve on, and then that'll help us figure out what we can do to help solve even more problems. But this is just an absolute awesome tool. I'm excited to see, and where this goes, because this kind of data is invaluable, as we were talking about last time. And the fact that it's free and available is just something I can't get over. This feels like it should be a flagship product. This is great. So once you're equipped with this level of knowledge, you can really actually start that journey towards improving your online presence, because you don't really know how to move forward unless you know where you currently are. And it looks like we're running close to the end of our time today. But before we go, is there anything else that you'd like to share?
No, so I would just want people to try this tool out and just play around, look at the results, let us know how they interpret their results. Are they good? Are they bad? Like in my opinion, I said 63 out of 100. Maybe it's not that bad, but there might be some people who have a really really high benchmark. They are not satisfied with anything under 90. So really curious to know, I mean, how people interpret these results, and I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, let's maybe get a competition going in comments in terms of
Yeah.
who's getting the highest score.
Yeah, that would be interesting. And I'm curious to see, because you can benchmark so many different things with, the industry, like, how are most schools, because you said there was like an industry benchmark there. And now you're even able to see how you're stacking up against your competitors in your local area. It's just awesome. Well, everyone, be sure to check this out. This is brand new. It's just released. You got to check it out. It's free and available right now. Click the link in the comments and check it out for yourself. And this is something that we're going to have available for a while. And so just make sure you take advantage of it. This is a really, really awesome tool. But with that being said, that is all the time we have for today. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys and seeing the scores that you're able to generate from this. And we will see you next time on the next episode of Birdeye Live.
Birdeye makes creating a stellar online reputation, improving customer experience, and growing your local business a breeze. Packed with easy-to-use scalable tools, our all-in-one platform is ready to power your entire digital operation. Automated review generation and reputation monitoring? Check. Accurate listings across hundreds of online directories? Check. Messaging across web chat, text, social, and Google? Check. Digital payments, surveys, and insights to improve customer experience? Check, check, and check. And our platform is designed for local businesses of any size. So whether you have 1, 10, or 1,000 locations, you can be sure Birdeye can help you grow. Birdeye, the #1 reputation and customer experience platform trusted by more than 80,000 local businesses.